Hi, brother, Mr. Surface Nerd, and today we are doing the Rate Your Kit 2, so the second Rate Your Kit. Sadly, there will not be any like prizes and stuff like that. I do want to do that for next year, so I already have some ideas. Um, and next Rate Your Kit, which will be August, which I do apologize for the delay on this one. There will not be a delay on the next one, I do promise. But this one, big, huge delay. I do apologize for that. I've been very busy. I've kind of honestly forgotten about this. So this should have been done weeks ago, but I'm doing it now. So you'll see that I'm very nicely dressed today. I did actually record this about a week ago, um, but it got cut short because of storage on my phone, but that's got solved now. And then also, I was running level 1 stuff, but I just recently got the patches. Nope, wrong side. 7 on for my more dress uniform, so I decided to wear it. And honestly, I think it looks a lot nicer. It is not fully done. There's a few things I want to get, but ultimately I got pretty much everything for it. So there will probably be future videos on this in the near future. But anyways, let's get on to the kits. So the first kit we've got here is from OP 1944, and he is doing a 4th ID Normandy July of 1944 uh, kit. And I mean, it's OP 1944. One, love your channel. Two, awesome nice impression. And three, it looks great. I mean, OP 1944, he does a lot of really good research. I'm assuming most of y'all probably watch his channel as well. Um, if not, you should go watch his channel. I'll have it linked below. Any content creators who are in this, I will have their channels linked below in the description. But um, it's a great kit. He's got the HBTs. He's got his M1 Grand, a M1 helmet with the net, and he's also got the Type 3 service shoe rough out with gaiters, but they're not over the pants, which is cool to see. Um, he's got his M1 Grand, and the wet belt is pretty simple, but I mean, you would see that. And he also has this really cool photo that he took and added a period filter on it. Had a Yank magazine, looks great. Um, and he also provided a reference photo. Um, and I can see kind of the kit he copied it off of. And I mean, it looks great. It's very accurate, and we're gonna start this off with a 10 out of 10 impression. So, good job. Next up, from GI 1945, he is doing a 75th Infantry Division, which during the Battle of the Bulge, which I didn't realize the 75th even existed, but also I didn't realize they had such a cool division patch. It's simple, but it's so freaking cool, and it harkens back to 1775. Very, very cool. It's a good kit. He's got an M43 jacket. He's got the wool trousers, double buckle boots, which is cool to see, and a pretty loaded out web gear setup with a bandolier. It's got his helmet on. He's got the 75th patch, which is cool to see. And it's Denix among Grand, isn't it? Yeah. Overall, it looks really good. I mean, it's fairly basic, kind of similar to OP's. Um, OP does a good job of like kind of like making his uniforms look a little gritty. Of course, I know this is something like Eager Beaver compliment on with dirtiness, which I don't hark on that much. Um, but there's probably a little bit more you can add to it. But overall, it's an amazing impression, um, and I love it very much, and it looks really good. And he got some reference photos too, and it looks great. Um, like I said, I mean honestly, from the reference photos, there's really not much more to add. Um, but I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it 9 out of 10 C rations is because there probably could be a little more you could do to it to make it look a little better, maybe like a helmet net and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's an amazing impression. Next up, from back to the 1943, we have a 9th District Coastal Artillery 1941-1942. This one's kind of interesting. So it's the dress uniform, but with combat equipment. And apparently this was done. Some guys did this, but it looks really good. Nice dress uniform. He has got the patches on them too. He's got World War One equipment, which is good for early in the period, early in World War Two. A lot of army units, even especially like coastal units and things that aren't like frontline troops, they're going to be getting older equipment. I think he has Type 2 service shoes as well, which is correct and looks really good. Um, I don't know a whole lot about this. There might be a few more things you can add. So I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10 C rations. Very well done. Next up, from Titus Ryan the movie, we have a Pearl Harbor bar gunner mission. This one's kind of cool. So he's got what it should be a Kelly. I don't know if it is a Kelly, which is 1917A1. It has the canvas straps, but I'm not too certain if it is a Kelly. Great job, that's what it should be. It's got the M41 uniform over the wools. He's got the bar belt with the first aid pouch. He's got his gaiters and boots and his canteen. And overall, it looks really good. I would just say fill the bar pouches, and uh, you might. There's probably a way to tuck the pants into the gaiters, make it look a little nicer. But overall, it's a really good and solid impression, and very cool and unique. And I like these little unique impressions. So overall, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 C rations. It's good. There's just some minor things to tweak on it. Next up, from 272 Fusiliers guy, he's got a Normandy 272 Infantry Division 1944 impression, which is pretty cool. It's a German stuff's not my forte. I don't know like everything about the German stuff, but I know a little bit. So he's got the smock. I believe that's the smock for the hair. Um, he has the gaiters and the low boots, the wool uniform, uh, nice looking Stahlhelm, and pretty good equipment setup. He's got all the things. Um, very, very good. Um, again, not my forte, or not like my expertise, but it looks really good. Again, maybe some minor things to add, but I mean, overall, looks great. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 C rations. Now, this one's pretty cool. This is from Toasty. He's doing a USN pharmacist, mate third class, 1945 at Aya Heights Naval Hospital. This one is pretty dang cool. I love to see the Navy representation. Also, it's just such a unique impression. So he's got the sailor, summer white uniform. Love the shoes and the hat and everything. And the patches. Patches always level up an impression, just like I'm wearing. Because like a blank dress uniform, don't look like it. Use a dress uniform patches looks amazing. So he's got the rank patch on there, and it's got the medical symbol with the stripe representing his rank. It looks really good. I really love those like corpsman and the medical navy patches. They just look so good. And this is a really solid and fantastic impression, and it's going to be a 10 out of 10 because it looks amazing and it's cool and it's unique, and I love it. From my good friend Ray, this is also a really cool, unique one. He's got United States Airborne Training Stateside pre-jump qualification 1942. This one's cool. He's got the coveralls, which you don't get to see that often, and they did wear. He's got the I don't know if it is an actual M1C helmet, but it's got the airborne uh, strap, so I'm assuming it is a M1C. I think that's just the liner. It's great. Got the early war gas mask bag, 1910 trenching tool, World War One belt, 16 blade bayonet. Um, Overall, just it looks really great. M1 Grand, World War One canteen in there, and everything. And he gave some references too, and it's pretty spot on. I think we're probably gonna be a lot of 10 out of 10s. There's gonna be another 10 out of 10. C rations. Our next one's gonna be from Buck Clavin. He's doing a third U.S. Army regulars around mid to late 1862. And overall, this is pretty good. It's a musician, bugler. He has the bugle, which is nice. So for a bugler's impression, it's fine. It's got an NCO belt, which is cool. Of course, if you're going to be an NCO, you need your stripes on you. Canteen looks pretty good. The haversack looks pretty good. The uniform's overall pretty good. Just some minor things to add, like the rank stripes. And of course, if this evolves into a combat version, that'd be great. So I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10 C rations. Very well done. Next up, from Yak Panzer 1234, a good friend of mine, and I'll put his YouTube down below, channel down below. But he has his 63 to 65 Union impression, which I've seen a couple times. He's upgraded a lot of his kit from this. This was before he went true campaigner with us, so but he got some good gear here. It's a pretty solid Union impression. He's got the Union trousers and the sack coat. slouch hat or the Union civilian hat is a really nice addition because a lot of guys late war, especially in the Western theater, which this is my impression for, they ditched the kepis and the forge caps, and went for slouch hats and civilian hats, like a lot of Confederates did as well. Um, Cartridge box looks good. A lot of the equipment looks good, and honestly, he looks better than most guys in that unit. I know it's more of a he was in a more of a mainstream unit, but he looked great. Doing the drill looks good. Um, I'd say the only thing is like positioning of equipment could be changed a bit. Like the cartridge box should be further back, and the badge on the cartridge box strap. Well, that's a result of the cartridge box. It should be centered. Um, but overall, looks great. And I know you've updated a lot of it, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 impressions. Very well done. Next up, from a name that I accidentally cut out, but I'll put it down below. We have another made 1863 Federal soldier, Army of the Potomac, Battle of Gettysburg impression. This one's pretty good. He's got good looking trousers, good looking sack coat. Equipment looks pretty good. Shoes look a little odd, especially the left shoe. I don't know what's going on with that, but looks fine. That's a Denix Enfield. Equipment looks pretty good. The bed blanket roll probably could be changed a bit. Just looks a little odd. But and it should be a federal blanket, obviously. But overall, looks really good. I'm gonna have to give this an 8 out of 10 C rations. A little small things to change. Of course, a knapsack would be great to add to the impression, but I know those are expensive. Yeah, overall, looks really good. Now, this one is a good one. This is from Rogue, and he's very, very smart when it comes to civil war stuff, and he has an excellent impression here. 18th Georgia during the Peninsular Campaign, 7 Days Battle, which I actually don't know when that was. Me being someone getting into Civil War reenacting. But the impression looks fantastic. He's got the commutation frock coat, which I love the frock so much. I think those are commutation trousers too. Good shoes. He's got a Union bayonet scabbard. Nice looking canteen. Got a Trans Mississippi haversack. A good looking cap pouch. The hat looks amazing too. That must have. Cup's good. And that's a Union knapsack, I'm pretty sure. Overall, just a fantastic impression. Belt cartridge box is cool to see. You can see the belt mounting once in helpful. And this is a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's a really, really good looking impression. So it's 10 out of 10 C rations. He did amazing. And I'm excited to get my Confederate and Union impressions to look good and get them fully complete. And then do videos on them so y'all can see those. Next up, this is also a really cool one. And he has a YouTube channel. He did a video on this, and I'll link it below. But the MP Crazy Kids, fantastic impression. It is a Vietnam War 1968 MP impression, 716th MP Battalion, and it looks fantastic. One MP's cool, especially for Vietnam. Gotta love it. The only thing I would say is the fatigues to me look a little odd. I know the repros, I'm curious from where. The other thing is the tapes look a little odd to me as well, just kind of like the shading. But overall, looks fantastic. Belt looks great. Boots look great. The MP Brizard with the patch on looks great. The helmet liner, very well done. Baton, the pistol, all the cuff pouch. It looks great. It's really freaking cool. It's so unique, and I love it. And I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10 C reactions. It's really, really good. You did a really good job with it. And I hope you keep up the work because you have pretty good videos. Next up from Echoes of War, we have his 1965-1966 Vietnam First ID kit, which this is a work in progress, so I'm not going to judge it too harshly. He doesn't have all the things yet, but it's got OG 107s, which for First ID, most of those guys are arriving with the first pack of fatigue, so the OG 107s aren't the most accurate, but that's not a big deal. Of course, getting a helmet cover equipment looks great, though. The patches look good. That is a World War II rank patch, and of course the shirt. But of course, work in progress. I'm not going to judge it that harshly. The equipment itself actually looks pretty good too. He has a pretty good little equipment set. He's got all the things. And for work in progress, it's pretty good. Of course, there's a lot to add on it, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 City Rations. I love it. Keep up the work, and you'll get it to look really, really good really soon. Next up from Kentucky Sean, who I butchered his name last time, we have his Advisor kit. Now, this looks really, really good. I do love it. However, with Advisors, it's kind of interesting because the XM16A1 didn't see a whole lot with the Advisors. It saw some action. I'm assuming you based it off of the very famous photo of the Advisor in Biogam, which also great looking uniform, who has an XM16E1 with the 6 equipment. I think that's in 64, just before or right before 65, and before U.S. troops actually start landing. The boonie, I don't know if it's exactly correct because I think it's just like the standard boonie. I think they usually did like more of like a bush hat, but that kind of just depended because they got them for free. But otherwise, looks great. Again looks great. You got third pattern jungle boots, which wouldn't exist at the time, but that should be McNamara's or the first pattern jungle boots, but they were being tested, and most guys are wearing McNamara's, even in the combat. And with the M56 equipment as well, most guys aren't using the XM16, and most of them aren't using M56 equipment. But late, like 64-ish, you do start to see it. So it is technically accurate. I would like to see a little more of the equipment, though. I don't know what all you have on there. But for a really good Advisor kit, the best thing to do would be an M1 carbine, and it's World War II equipment to go with it, as that's what most Advisors had. And there's some other guns they had as well, but mainly using World War II and Korean War equipment. But the XM16A1 is cool. You do have a bird cage flash hider on it, which it shouldn't have for the XM. It should have the 3-prong, as the bird cage didn't come out, I think, until 67, 68. I think it was 67 when it came out. You start to see it 67 and 68 starts to take prominence. Which there were XM16 E1s with the bird cage, but for Advisors, it should be the 3-prong. Otherwise, it looks really good. I'm going to do 8 out of 10 C rations. It looks amazing. It looks really cool. Some minor things have changed. Overall, really good. Next up from user 1986. Wow. Also not going to judge this one pretty harshly because this isn't a true impression. This is kind of just his gear that he has. And he said that he also has some photos of his grandfather in his tank. He was in tank crew during Vietnam in 697, which is also pretty damn cool. So equipment-wise, he's got a little cool little set. I love the helmet. ERDL's cool. My favorite camouflage. And the equipment looks really good too. I got a little great equipment setup. I mean, oh, you got the 56 buck there too. Awesome. The 3 ammo pouches and 2 canteens and a butt pack probably wouldn't see. I've never really seen that done. But he's just showing everything off, so I like the layers and the silhouette strings. Cool. And then the photos of your grandpa. That's absolutely amazing. Tankers are underrated, and we need more tanker impressions from Vietnam. They're cool, and that looks amazing. That's awesome. I love when people have this kind of history, especially to Vietnam. It's so fascinating to me. And I love talking to people who have ancestors, especially someone like me who doesn't have any actual direct relatives who are in Vietnam. So I think that's really cool. And for rating wise, it's gonna be a 6 out of 10. Like, I'm gonna be brutally honest, because I mean, of course, like, there's a lot to add, but it's just your stuff, and the photos of your grandpa are really cool. So, if you want to do an actual impression, I highly encourage it. You've already got a good amount of stuff. There's not much more you need to do a basic impression. So, I would say keep it up. Next up from Military Boy, and I do apologize because apparently him and the other guy that I thought was him, he posted twice. No, that's his twin brother. So, I apologize for that. Eager Beaver's also messed up on that, which is kind of funny. But yeah, he's doing a Mead River, 2/5 Marines impression, which actually we might be doing this at MAGA if we end up doing Marines at MAGA, because this is kind of the time period we need to do it, and also it's the most feasible, and it looks amazing. I mean, y'all, you and your brother both do genuinely really fantastic impression. Second pattern flak, the 3 canteens in the back. I love the custom sling on the M16. That's cool. Has JFAC. He's got second pattern jumbo boots. He's got ERDL, no top, which is perfectly correct. Bandless helmet. The 41 pack with the wood beating poncho underneath, which looks amazing. And the 3 cell grenade pouch, great little addition. I love it. It's a 10 out of 10 impression. Y'all both do excellent jobs on y'all's impressions, and it looks really good. Oh, and the bandoliers and the smoke grenade. Can't forget about that. And he gave reference photos too. Love the reference photos, and it just so good job. Next up, from my newest member to my reenactment group, I'll put his name down because I didn't actually save it on my computer. But he has a YouTube channel as well, I believe. Yeah. And this kit's pretty cool. So this is his Vietnam stuff. Of course, still need to cover helmet cover and all that. But the equipment looks good. Love to have the radio. I know you've got this man's got a ridiculous amount of radios and all kinds of really cool Vietnam stuff. I think he also has his grandpa's. Yeah, it's his grandpa's radio from Vietnam. The jacket I know is his grandpa's, which is pretty dang cool. It has all the patches and everything. It looks great. Of course, I mean, for the unit your grandpa was in, they wouldn't be looking like that, to my knowledge. And I mean, I'm excited to see you get your first ID impression together, and have you out for events, because that's gonna be a lot of fun. And I always enjoy having new members, and you've got so much, you bring so much to the group. So I love the goggles too. I think those look great. The goggles are pretty cool. A little underrated. Of course, mainly guys who use those would be like mechanized infantry and stuff like that. But if you do mechanized infantry, which we do that back sometimes, those would be perfect. So yeah, overall, it's pretty good. Of course, it's not like truly accurate to one specific thing, but overall, it looks great. And I'm excited to see Impression go and help you out with that and have you out at events. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. C rations, you did really good. Next up, from King's Vintage Militaria, or Vintage Clothing. I don't know if he has 2 channels, but put it down below in the notes. Oh, we have his Navy SEALs kit, which for a little mini SEALs kit, it looks great. Level M16 with 30 rounders. I don't remember if SEALs actually had 30s. I can't remember. Overall, the equipment looks pretty good. I like the knife. It's a nice addition. Got the ammo pouches. 1 canteen. Very good. 67 suspenders. I don't remember if SEALs used 67 all that much, but and a little JFAC, which is perfectly fine. SEALs did it all the time. So it's very similar to mine. I know that's where you got inspiration off of, but and the headband, the triangle band. So I mean, it's great. Of course, some minor things to tweak, but overall, really good. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10 C rations. Very good. Next up, from Ryan's Military Collection, we have his 1968 to 1978 Marines impression. He's got a little video here for us. But overall, it looks pretty good. I love the 61 gear. For 69 and even late 68, 69, 78, you're not really going to see the 61 pouches. It's really going to be 56 gear that much at that point. But for early 68, this was pretty good. He's got the inner tube helmet band, which is great. ERDL, love it. 41 pack, looks great. The Korean War and the M56 canteen pouches, I actually don't know if they were used side by side. I would assume they would be, especially in that transitional period, but I'm not certain right now. So the JFAC was great as well. And are those second or third round? I can't tell. But otherwise, really great impression. You got the flak as well, looks really good. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. Maybe some minor things to tweak, but overall, really good. Next up, from the iconic Trench Builder 22, we have his newest Vietnam impression. And look at it. Look how accurate it is. It's so amazing. The money just flowing out of the helmet bed, yeah. We always have a little fun on this channel. 10 out of 10. No debate. 10 out of 10 C rations. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, and by the way, thank you for giving me selling me all the marine stuff. I will put it to good use. We will be getting some marine videos soon, so hope y'all look out for that. Next up, from I'm just gonna say Sidemen. I don't know how you pronounce that. This one's pretty cool. We have a 1968 ninth ID LERP team 2 and 5, or 2 through 5. And this is pretty cool. One, LERP's cool. Um, Tigers look great. I love the M16. The equipment looks great. Got the gloves. Got the I think it's 4 ammo pouches. Looks great. Jungle boots looks great. I think I'll rank Sissos. I don't know if ninth. I mean, I don't know if ninth wore Sissos. I love the beret. I love the tiger beret. That's so cool. And I love that your dad does it with you. And belches look great. Face paint looks great too. All of the equipment looks really good. Y'all do a fantastic job. And it looks fantastic. And I'm gonna have to give that another 10 out of 10 C rations. Y'all have y'all impressed me this time. Y'all have done really good this rate kit. Next up from Sergeant Levi, he's got his Vietnam impression. Another video for us here. It's a basic Vietnam impression. Overall, looks pretty good. Some minor things like I wouldn't wear the flashlight on the equipment. Most guys really didn't do that, especially mid to late war. Early war, not really. I love the homemade helmet, man. That's cool. With the paracord. The black boots, which aren't Active Mirrors, I think. Of course, it should be jungle boots, but I know you're still working on it. This is work in progress. Gas mask bag. Army did use them. Depends just on the mission. The shovel hanging off the side of the boat bag. This looks really good. And I like the private purchase knife. Very, very nice. The tape on the M16. Most standard you guys weren't doing that. It's kind of more of a loop and special thing. But overall, looks really good. I know it's a work in progress. Of course, there's some things that change. Well, it's a really good start, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 Zero actions. And last but not least, from Marine History Dude, we have his 82nd Airborne Division 1989 invasion of Panama City. Panama City invasion. Wow, I can't speak today. And it looks pretty good. I think those are Rothko boots though, so I'm gonna have to dock some points on me for that. Rothko, no bueno. Also, I don't know what the mini one. I don't know if those are pants. I don't know why the brown looks so off. I think those are repros, but overall looks great. The equipment looks good. The helmet looks good. Pasget looks great, and it's pretty dang good for what it is. Of course, again, some minor things like the boots and maybe the pants change. And the IFAC. I don't know if I would. I don't know if Army guys really did the IFACs. I think that was more of a Marine thing. That's not been my specialty, so I don't know exactly. But overall, looks pretty dang good. So I'm gonna have to give this an 8 out of 10 C rations. Some minor things have changed. Overall, really. And that's all of them. Thank y'all so much for submitting all of y'all's impressions, and thank y'all for sticking with me through this very long process of delay. And I do again really apologize. But next Rate Your Kit video, there hopefully will not be a delay in its posting. Also, there will be prizes for the first, second, and third place winners. I will also have some other little award things to win, and you won't get a prize for it. But like there will be, I'll post them, but like one of them will definitely be like most unique and stuff like that. So I'll post those on my YouTube channel and my Discord when we get to that point to let y'all know exactly what was going on with that. But otherwise, that's all I really have for y'all. So thank y'all so much for watching. See you next time.